Hello and welcome to both the live and virtual listeners. Today is February 2nd and my name is Jessica Edwards. I am your instructor for this course. I can be reached at my email, which is listed on the screen. Just a few reminders. First, we start class promptly at 8:30. We're a little early. Please be logged on and ready to go by that time. Also, please complete the audio setup wizard by clicking the tools in the upper left of your screen and selecting Audio Wizard. Lastly, when you first enter the room, your electronic hand will be raised, so please put it down by clicking the hand in the box to your left. Virtual listeners, just a reminder that you will need your missed class summary by the end of this week. In preparation for class, please turn off your phone, shut your door, put a do not disturb sign up so that you can prepare to focus and engage for this entire time that we're together. Let's do a real quick quality check. For those who are with me live, if you can just give me a green check as we do this. The virtual listeners, just hang tight. You're not able to do this, but hopefully everything's running smoothly with your recording. If you can see virtual or live listeners, if you can see the record button in the upper right hand of your screen, give me a green check. Thank you. If you can see my slides on the screen and the words quality check at the top, please give me a green check. 1 and 2, thank you. And last, double check that the audio is working and you can hear me. If so, please give me a green check. Thank you. All right, let's get started then. Today we are going to be discussing learning technologies, blended learning, and how we can apply the community of inquiry model to these. Our learning objectives are as follows. We're going to explore types of learning technologies and how they can be used in e-learning. We're going to discuss blended learning and its benefits to students. And we're going to apply the learning technology and blended learning concepts to a case study at the end. So, the new classroom. EDUCAUSE, which is the Center for Analysis and Research, which is also called ECAR, collaborated with 183 institutions to collect responses from over 70,000 undergraduate students across 25 countries about their technology experiences. According to that survey, 46% of all students get more actively involved in classes that use technology, and 28% feel that technology played a part in their success as a student. In that same study, 82% of students preferred some sort of blended learning environment. Those stats are just crazy. Why are we not implementing this much more? Learning technology. The World Wide Web, social media, and online courses have widely affected our ability to transform learning. In chapters 7 through 9 of our book, Garrison discusses the learning technologies that played a part in e-learning. First, he describes the World 2.0, the World Wide Web, and how it gave users a wide range of abilities to communicate and gain information. Secondly, he discussed social media, how it came along and improved our ability to share information with others. And then he discussed a little bit about mobile learning, how we can really access information when we're away from our computers. Really gives us information right at our fingertips. And then lastly, he discussed the MOOCs, the Massive Open Online Courses, how they made an entrance and really gave students the ability to gain knowledge through online courses such as the ones that we're participating in now. Learning technologies played an important role in modern learning and really improved our capacity to gain and share knowledge and allow us to explore all aspects of learning. So blended learning. It really has come a long way to engage students in both face-to-face and online settings. Blended learning can be applied to all class sizes. It allows us to have flexibility in our course design. In this class, we use both asynchronous and synchronous activities in the form of web conferences. Blended learning offers many benefits to students and the instructors. So first, it really combines all of the positives from both traditional and online learning. It increases learning time and provides instruction that can match the student's skill. And it also can allow us to be more flexible as an instructor to focus on relating to students as well. It creates a really good atmosphere for students to communicate and reflect. So there are some guidelines that support blended learning in the areas of design, organization, and facilitating discourse and direct instruction. A few things we need to plan for when using the blended classroom are we need to make sure that we're incorporating open communication and reflection. We need to have organized curriculum with the appropriate activities that really focus on the higher order thinking. And as instructors, we should really be encouraging, we should be encouraging and providing stimulating questions throughout. So we are actually going to go ahead and go to a case study breakout. Since learning technology and blended learning really isn't a new concept to us, we're going to kind of put it to the test here and see what we can come up with. So I'm going to have you guys go to group 1 in just a minute, or room 1, and you will see a case study to which just gives kind of a very general overview of a course, or a course that it gives you an idea of some of the activities that that you will see that are currently used in the course. And so what I want you to do is I want you just to try to give one or two things from the social, the teaching, and the cognitive presence that you can use to improve the course. And please try to use some of these learning technologies that we discussed. Virtual listeners, once they're in their group, we will discuss how you can partake in this case study. So go ahead and switch yourself to group 1. I will give you 5 minutes, and I'll give you a 1-minute warning. So go on ahead. Virtual listeners, I'm going to leave this case study up here in the main room, so please take time to respond to the case study in your missed class summary. All right, guys, welcome back. So let's see what you guys got. Let's bring your guys' case study up here. Okay, who wants to talk?
I don't mind doing it. Well, we took into account that you're just basically giving lectures and then individual activities. So for social presence, we thought giving peer feedback on discussion boards and more group activities would really generate more of a collaborative learning environment. For the teaching presence, we thought incorporating questions during the lecture to generate student discussion making the instructor more facilitator than always being given direct instruction all the time. And then with the cognitive presence, we thought it would be a good idea to explain the why as to what we're doing with these activities, which really ensures the focus is on the learning outcomes and everybody knows what those are from the get-go.
That's awesome. Very great. Great job, guys. Okay. All right. So we're going to move right along because our time is winding down. Okay. So in summary, with all of the hands-on aspects of healthcare, it's often very hard to incorporate STEM technology into our classroom. So by combining these learning technologies with the traditional face-to-face classroom, we can take our students' learning to really a whole new level. The blended learning incorporates, like I said, the best aspects of both online and in-class hands-on learning, and it gives our students the opportunity to gain new knowledge in new ways. So are there any questions? I think that's our time for today. If there's any questions, you guys can get on the mic or to the text chat, or you can always email them with me. And just a reminder to those virtual listeners to please have your Miss Class summary to me by the end of the week. Any questions? All right. All right. There's some references, and we will see you guys next week.